What's up, Jam Fam? Bald Rick here for Just a Mile a Day, and I am super lucky to be outside on this beautiful night with the beautiful, amazing Pamela Archuletta. All right, so Pamela, I'm glad that you're here with me today. Thank you so much. Go ahead and make the noise. All right, so a lot of people don't necessarily know how amazing some of the people in the group are, and I'm very excited to have people like you in the group.
Thank you.
So if you could, tell us a little bit about the stuff that I know about you that a lot of people may not know. Like, what did you do before you got started? And then, like, tell us a little bit more of your story of, like, what you do now.
I'm a pathologist. I'm a physician. I sit and diagnose disease and cancers and things like that. So I saw a picture on Facebook that my friend posted, and I was kind of mortified.
It was like what was it?
It was just a picture that she posted, and I just looked I felt like I looked so awful. So I had put on more than 50 pounds.
Oh my, yeah. How did that make you feel? Like when you saw that, like, not just like, man, that felt bad. Like, that had to drop your heart, right?
Just dropped my heart. My self-esteem kind of was plummeting. Couldn't fit any of my clothes anymore. I was wearing scrubs all the time, so I couldn't fit my clothes because scrubs can hide a lot of things. My energy level was practically non-existent, and I'm usually a bubbly, ready-to-go type person, and just,
I've seen you. You got some dance moves.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
So, that it just didn't match with my normal personality, and I just felt kind of like I had to do something. I just got fed up and just said, you know what, I got to do something. Something's got to give. I'm a physician. I'm supposed to be leading by example too, and I want to, lead a healthy life and be around for a while. And I'm diagnosing all the diseases that take people out unnecessarily.
Yeah, and now you're about to fall victim to some of these diseases if you keep going.
Exactly,
right?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, things of that nature.
So then what happened? What did you do next?
I just said I got to just start moving. So I started... I used to run back in high school, but I hadn't ran in a long time. And so I started running. I trained for a fake 10K that wasn't existing.
What's that mean? You made one up?
I just put a program and said I'm going to train for a 10K in 2 months.
So just to catch what you did there, you just posted to people that you were going to do something that wasn't a real thing, but that way you were just putting out there,
I didn't even
here's the goal that I'm going to do.
I didn't even post it. I just told myself I'm going to train for a 10K that doesn't exist.
Okay. So it's kind of the equivalent. You created an accountability for yourself.
Exactly.
So where did you put that? Did you put it on your phone or on the mirror, or where did you put that at?
On my Samsung Health app, I put it on there, and it gave me a program for like an intermediate level, which I should have put beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
The first day I ran, it was awful. The stuff was jiggling that doesn't normally shake, and I'm like, how to let myself get to this point?
Yeah.
And I wanted to give up, but I said you got to keep going because if you give up, you're just going to be more miserable every day. You're just going to keep packing on the pounds and just getting more miserable. So I just kept at it. And then I lost like 15 pounds over 2 months, and that was the catalyst. And I said, well, I lost that. I can keep going and do some more things.
All right, so now that we've got some momentum going, I mean, you said you jumped in a little fast, but we got momentum now.
Yes.
Now what did you do?
Well, I started going to a group fitness class with Carla Jennings.
Cool.
And then I was surrounded by people who were trying to get themselves healthy and lead a healthier lifestyle too. And then I ran into you again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At Verizon.
That's back in my old days.
Back in the day, and you mentioned I had gone from almost 200 pounds to probably about 160 pounds. And
at that time, you were training for a competition at the time.
Yes, a fitness competition for doctors. I was in a group called Fit Doctors, and they were having an actual competition for physicians to try to lead by example. And I was on some diet bet challenges, and I actually did well. And then a friend of mine added me to the group and said, you're going to be in this fitness challenge, and parade around in a bikini in front of people and be judged. So
how exciting is that?
Yeah, I ramped up my workout tremendously, and you gave me some good tips, so I appreciate that.
That was good. Yeah, no, I'm really happy that any of them helped, because like a lot of people don't even know which direction to go with some of them, and everybody's body is different. I was happy to be able to help you with that one.
Right, and I ended up in the top 5, so that worked out.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then also, I know a lot of people see you on The Obvious Question, which is why we would be here. Like, tell us about how you got into roller derby.
I'm a Fort Wayne Derby girl. I've been on the team for 6 years. And a friend of mine at work, I was telling him that I can't wait to go home to Detroit so I can get my skate on, so I like to jam skate. He said, oh, you should try derby. I was like, you're crazy. I don't want to die. He said,
I don't want to die.
I thought they were going to be punching me in the face, but it's not like that. That's old school derby.
Right.
You know, it's like
breaking ankles and stuff like that.
Breaking ankles, throwing you out of the ring. This is like football on skates with rules and regulations. It's full contact, but there's rules and regulations. And I really wanted to do it because I had been here for a year and I hadn't met anybody. And they said you can meet a lot of cool people. So I made a lot of friends that way.
Cool.
And it's really competitive, and I enjoy that. And I like to hit other people legally. I'm very good at that.
Yeah, smashing people. And you're a jammer in that, right?
I'm a jammer, and I'm quite agile.
And people may not know what a jammer is, but you're like the
Point
QB
scorer.
in this one. Yeah, so
People
cruises around and gets all the points for people. Yeah.
And everybody's trying to knock me around.
And you're trying to smoke
I'm
past
trying to
them.
smoke past them. So I really want to get fit for derby too, because I was kind of not where I wanted to be with my game. So. And
we saw just recently, like after you competed and after some of that stuff, you were doing some pretty incredible stuff on your derby team, right?
Oh yeah, we did well. I actually had some awesome games because of my working out. All right, so if this is where you started. Yes.
Okay. And so you saw that moment and it changed something in you. Like the things that you were doing before, you can't keep continuing because you're not liking where this path is going.
No.
All right, so like tell us, like even in that moment when you saw that, tell us just the emotions that you went through to like decide you're going to do something.
I just thought you might as well just give up and just eat what you want and just stay fat.
Just go the other way, right?
Just go the other way. There's no hope. But then something inside was like, no, you got to try. You got to do something. Just, you can't go out without a fight.
Okay.
You just got to do something starting today.
Starting today. So you made the decision. So when you did this, did you have all your bridges ready to just fall back on and I'm just going to quit if it gets a little hard?
I didn't have anything ready at all. I just said, you know what, you got to do something. So I said, I wanted to run away from my fat self, so I said I was going to run.
So you got to run from your fat self.
Yes. So I said I was going to start running.
That's perfect. So like you didn't leave yourself out of the out clauses. You said like this is the decision I'm making, and you rolled with this.
Right.
And that's a pretty big decision. So this led you into doing the fitness part and like having the doctor stuff. And actually, what I noticed too, and tell me if you think this is true. When you're looking, you find, and if you're searching for stuff that was always there, you don't notice that it was there. And so they may have had fitness competitions before, but you weren't even looking for that or ever going to get into it. So isn't it kind of amazing how as soon as you open yourself up, now you're like, I can do that, or I didn't know that was there. I could do that.
All these opportunities started showing up. It was like divine intervention. And I can tell you, one of my friends, Kathleen Sharp, she was doing a diet bet. I'd never even heard of diet bet. You know, it's like this online competition to lose weight. And she was looking for people to be on her team. And I said, please put me on your team. I need this so bad, Kathleen, just add me. So she put me on the team. And, you know, I lost the most weight of anybody.
What?
I was out of town and my scale broke and I couldn't even prove it. But I knew I did it. So it's okay.
It's still good.
Still good.
So let's get into some of your successes. So tell us about when you competed.
When I competed in the fitness competition?
Yes.
Oh, that was a blast.
All right, tell us about it.
That was the first time. I had never done anything like that, ever. And they said I had to be in a two-piece bikini in front of judges. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Considering like the stuff you've been through, you're like, let's go ahead and be pretty much almost completely naked in front of people.
Totally. The typical me. I'm always 0 to 100. I can't do anything in between. It's always one extreme to the other. Either be fat or be fit. I can't even, I don't know.
Right.
So that was the first time I did that. And Kathleen Sharp again added me to this group. I had no idea what it was. So I read it and I realized what it was. And then I freaked out. I had 3 months to get ready. Oh. So then I started lifting weights.
Yeah, the next day. Dove in. You went from 0 to 100.
Went and got myself made myself up a plan and just rolled with it.
Just dive in.
Just dove in head first.
Full commit. I like that. I like the full commit. So tell us what it was like. What was it like on stage and everybody's judging you and pictures are going off and you're posing.
Oh my gosh.
What was that like?
It was nice. I went from this to like, yeah. It was a lot of fun. We had a makeup artist that was there to take us. I got spray tan for the first time.
Yeah. Never done that.
Never done that. There's no reason but to even it out. That's all. To even it out.
Me too. I'm right there with you.
And wearing this little teeny suit, I was tracking the progress. I bought it. Had no idea I was still losing weight. I didn't know what size I would be, and it was too small. But then by the time I got to the competition, it fit perfectly. Fit it just right, and it was amazing. There was a lot of people cheering us on. We got judged on our, we had to do a video log and keep track of what we were doing. And we had to get our BMI done before and after, and I actually had a great result.
That's great.
From before, and I couldn't believe how much percent fat I lost.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. I went hardcore with the diet in terms of just, watching my macros, stuff I never did before. I never knew anything about. I'm a physician, but I just ate food like vegetables. You eat that, but I was actually counting the stuff, and I saw a big difference.
That's great.
It was great.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that.
I'm glad I did that.
Give me the big fish noise.
Yes.
All right, and then tell us a little bit about now you're in roller derby. Now you're on the female football. Like you're smashing girls on skates. You're going for points.
Yes.
You're racing around the rink. All right, tell us about that stuff and some of your experience and some of your success in that.
Everybody has an inner badass, and even me, who's nice and gentle by day, but as soon as I get on those skates, I'm just like, it's a good way to get out your aggression in a healthy way. And people revel in that. They admire you for your strength, and it's. We're strong, real women, real tough, real sport, do a lot of community service. It was a great mixture. I always wanted to volunteer, never had time, but I could mix, being an athlete. I'm just real competitive by nature, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
With a bunch of amazing women that are strong in all different sizes and body shapes, but very fit, And it was important to stay fit for Derby.
Of course. Now, let's just go back just for a little bit. Did you ever imagine yourself doing these things when you were stuck in the chair and you saw that picture and like this is where you saw yourself going?
No, I never. As far as fitness competition, no. I've been a Derby girl for 6 years, but my game has improved exponentially from being more fit. Because we practice twice a week, but it's not enough for me because I needed more, and I want to raise my game. And my game I'm much faster, stronger, just all around better, and I can enjoy it much more now.
That's exciting.
Oh yeah.
I think what I'm taking from this and point wise is that once you get moving, the opportunities start changing and you don't even know where that's going to go. You just start going. And then a lot of times you'll find yourself in amazing situations that you didn't even think were going to be there because they open up as you're looking for them. The fitness competition was always there, but now you're looking for it.
I was able to see it.
You're able to see it now.
Right.
Your potential in Derby was always there, but now you're able to unlock it because
Exactly.
you're ready for it.
Exactly.
And I think that's a lesson for all of us. Everybody's got that inside of us. There's so much potential that we have, but we find excuses or find reasons or we make that some other thing is a priority to not unlock that potential inside of us. And I think that's a really good lesson that you've got there.
Oh, a good lesson, because I'm training for my first Ironman ever, and I never thought I'd do that. I always wanted to as a kid, but never thought I would be physically able to do it. Now I'm thinking I can actually do this freaking race. I'm like, looking forward to it.
This is a picture of what the Ironman is. All right, Pamela, you've been with the group for a very long time now, almost since the very beginning.
Yes.
Why would you? Well, thankfully, thank you so much. We're proud to have you. I'm so proud to have you part of the group. Why would you suggest somebody else starts? Why would somebody do just a mile a day?
Well, it's about, for me, accountability is really important, and motivation. And I find that, how they say there's safety in numbers. There's also safety and familiarity in groups. And it keeps you going. You've seen people going through the same struggles that you're going through, people that have more things going on than what you do. So you really, like for me, I never complain because there's always somebody that has it 10 times worse than I do. And I found that the support and motivation is exponential in just a mile a day. I see people with successes, I celebrate their successes, they celebrate mine.
Yours, yep.
And if I see somebody else doing something that I didn't think I could do, I said, you know what, maybe I could try a little harder. It's all about having goals and milestones. You start out, crawling, then you walk, then you run, and the next thing you know, you're like, Flojo or somebody.
Flojo.
With one leg out. Yeah. So
what would you say is your favorite part then? Like, you've been in the group, you've seen it evolve from the very beginning. What would you say is your favorite part of being part of Just a Mile a Day?
My favorite part is actually the challenges.
You like the challenges?
I do.
I'm glad that we did those.
I do, because it makes me have something to aspire to. Like, I do my own thing. I have my own workouts that I do. But you got to mix it up a little bit to keep it interesting, and also to challenge yourself. Yeah. Too. And you're like, I never thought about doing that. Maybe I'll get in this challenge and see if I can, do a little something.
I like it. I'm excited to see you in this next one. I'm excited.
Yes.
Make sure tonight get in the group. You're gonna love it.
Yes, I'm gonna get in somebody's group. Please pick me.
You're gonna be lucky.
I work hard.
You're gonna be lucky if you pick her.
I work really hard.
All right, Pamela, I want to say thank you so much for being part of the group.
Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you so much again for starting this group. It's amazing.
Well, people like you make this amazing. And so hopefully you guys can enjoy some of the stuff that we've gone through and you learn from Pamela today, because We all have such amazing stories, and one of the times I'm going to be out here seeing you for your amazing story too. And maybe we'll get some outside parking lots filming. Who knows what's going on? Maybe we'll get some indoor stuff. Who knows?
Yes.
But we'll have some fun with this thing. I'm very proud to be able to have done this today with Pamela. I can't wait to see what the rest of the team's going to do. So for all you guys who haven't done it yet, get off the jam couch
And do the jam thing.